We return to the adventures of Queen Ulrika Mary Theodosia Smythe Wellington, the unkillable, the unstoppable 93-year-old infirm battle grandma who hasn't been slowed down at all by the fact that she can't feel her legs. Yesterday, there was a comment posted on yesterday's video that is the following. It said, Mr. Streamer, I'm paraphrasing, please write an event for Ulrika to duel the Grim Reaper. Give Death 600 personal combat. If she wins, give her the immortal trait. As I am now recording this episode, it has 223 thumbs up, which is quite a lot of thumbs up. So, here's what's going to happen. Because I've checked and I've worked out why she's not dying. Spoilers, it is a glitch, unsurprisingly. I've worked out why she's not dying. Here's what we're going to do. When I've made it so she can die. When she should die, what will happen is an event will fire. And that's all I'm gonna say. From then you shall see what happens. But our goal now to try and succeed with before the end of the series, which is going to be quite difficult to do, seeing as we only have another 50 or so years before the game CK2 ends, before we hit the final date. We need to flip, because yesterday we turned Christianity into a heresy of Judaism, but because Christianity is so massive still compared to Judaism, we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to try and flip it the other way around so that they're made a heresy of us rather than us being made a heresy of them because they just have more land than us. So the quickest way to check that, if we open up the ledger very briefly, and if we go over to religions and then size, Catholic is 326, Orthodox is 418, Jewish is 60. So we have to get above, essentially, 326 by holy warring away the Orthodox states. If we are bigger than Orthodox, but only go for those guys, but smaller than Catholic, then Catholicism will become the dominant religion of both Orthodox and Judaism will be heresies of that. Similarly, if we only fight the Catholics, then Orthodox are obviously going to stay at the top here. So ideally, we've got to kind of pick apart both, but mainly Orthodox for the time being. I'm hoping with the... Hang on, how many have we got right now? 60. So even if we take away the 100 necessary to make Orthodox smaller than Catholicism, we're not even close to taking out either. This is going to be very, very, very difficult to try and pull off. Borderline impossible to pull off. So... Let's give it a go. I mean, we've already got land over in Italy, right? So maybe some holy walls up through Italy, maybe down into Sicily, across and obviously through Greece as well, up in towards Constantinople. Try and link up our borders, especially in Anatolia. That's the goal. We've just got to try and annihilate all of these various Christian states, and it's going to be pretty fucking difficult to pull off, bearing in mind that we've only got however many years to do it, 60 or so years to do it. Not quite 60 or so years. Who are we at truce with then? I think the first thing we're going to do today is go to war with the HRE. Right, so we're at truce with Rome. We are at truce with, I believe, the Basilius as well, which is why we were trying to kill him. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, hang on, these guys are Catholic. Are we still... We're not at truce with Egypt anymore. Right, okay. There's your obvious answer then. There's our obvious way to start off with. Let's bring our troops down here. Let's start, let's go around the Nile Delta here. Damietta. Let's go for a holy war for that one and try and link up our borders here. That will take away Catholicism, make us more powerful. Realistically, the way that we could do this, to be honest, is just pick on Catholicism. So keep ripping their states apart, because if it's 316, that plus what we've already got, we should overtake Orthodox anyway, but I think we might as well go for both, huh? Another thing as well, I asked for some more houses, so fucking brace yourself for this one, because again, we got a load of comedians throwing me houses here. We have Shofet Cold Steel the Hedgehog in the province of Aswan, one of the provinces we holy warred yesterday. We have over in also Egypt, Yochai Vasa, thank you, that's a very normal sounding house. We have Abba Saint, Abba being purely just a random name we've been given there. I like that one. Apparently a quick patient man, good ruler all around. We've got ourselves Owen the Celt Smythe Tudor over in Alexandria, some Welsh adventurer. We have Huey of House Longdong over in Sinai. Welcome Huey Longdong, thank you very much. And then we have Amatai Octo. Thank you, Amatai Octo. The fat cannibal. What the hell happened there? This was a random character that generated. Was it not a random character that generated? Oh, my bad. Okay, that's cool, though. A fat cannibal vassal. I'm in. Yeah, so let's not get too distracted here. Let's go straight for these wars. We want to be pushing them whenever we've got the advantage to. Otherwise, we are not going to have enough time, given the amount of truces. Just mathematically. What the fuck do you mean the council say no? What do you mean? You're saying no to Battle Grandma? What are you talking about? Oh, too many Hal duchies. To be fair, that is a legitimate point here. Duchy of Samos, we can give that one away. That's okay. That's our old duchy, obviously, where we kickstarted everything when we first got landed here. We give it to Dajir Abrams, son of Jeffrey Jacob Abrams. Or we've got Orestes Feremini. Feremini. I'm going to give it to you. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced. I'm going to give it to you. Yeah. You take Samos. Maybe that will now allow us to declare. What else we got here? Oh my god, we've got 3 more duchies. Ascalon. Oh, we've got Ascalon as well. Do you want to hold Ascalon, or do we want to hold Galilee? I think we'll hold Ascalon, bear in mind it's much closer to the capital. Why don't we give this to... Who we got here? Sadaya Orange. Here you go, my friend. You can have Galilee. Okay. Can we go to war now? Are we allowed? Or is Battleground going to have to come knock on your front door? We're still not... Oh, let's get which fucking council's doing it. You can join the council. I'm looking for loyalists, basically. Anybody, as long as they're a loyalist. I mean, if they've got good skills and they're also a Duke, honestly, why the hell not? Right, there we are. Now it's basically guaranteed in the bag. 16,000 men. We've got a bigger retinue of these guys. This should be a complete cakewalk. Let's go for a whole new... Actually, we want to take as much land as possible, don't we? I was going to say, why don't we go for the sensible ones? But actually, whatever gives us the most provinces is the best place to holy war. That one gives us 3. Alexandria gives us 3 and finishes a duchy. Aswan gives us 1, so we'll ignore that one. Asiut gives us 3. I'm going to go for, in that case, Alexandria, because we've already got a province there. And this one only gives us 2 as it is. So, fuck it. Let's roll with this one. The +1 dual experience, thank you very much. I feel like we should be training ourselves up for nondescript reasons, you know? I feel like we should be getting out there, building ourselves a... Oh, actually, can we get some better armor now? Let's search for a smith. What quality armor? We've only got, like, quality 3 armor, right? So we can... Oh, sorry. We've only got, like, quality 2 armor. Do we have... Where the fuck is it? Obviously got Hezekiah's hammer that gives plus... If we want to get pure personal combat, actually, Hezekiah's hammer is not as good as the other one. Actually, we've only got quality 1 armor. We've only got chainmail. So being a king tier character, we can make ourselves tier 3 if we're lucky. Actually, it might be tier 3 by default. Now, emperors get tier 3 by default, but can make tier 4 if they're lucky. So we could hold out a little bit longer, but I think we might as well do it while we've got the gold, right? They're not going to charge us... I think it's capped at 2,000 gold anyway. They're not going to charge us 25k, so we might as well do it now and get those bonuses to help out with whatever battles may come in the future, nondescript battles that might occur. My marshal, Dodai, has told me about remarkable armor smith. Yes, please smith me some armor fucking quick. Thank you. Morale offense, martial, personal combat, monthly prestige. Good job. And then let's wipe these guys out. That might be enough. The best quality armor you can. Will that only give us quality 2? Maybe we do need to get lucky to crank it up to quality 3 if we are a king then. Honestly, don't know, because I so rarely make it. It's normally like, oh, I might as well wait till I'm an emperor, right, and spend the money on getting a tier 4 set of armor. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Oh, what? Finally, the set of armor has been completed. Master Tafari has bought me a study box which contains my item. Gain 500 gold. You cannot have duplicates of same artifacts of the same quality in your treasury. We've already got a quality 2. Oh, we've got splint mail. Is that what he was actually going to craft us? That's shit. Okay. In that case, why don't we go out and steal some armor? Because we are an Orthodox heresy, which I believe means we can equip Orthodox Christian artifacts, if that makes sense. I don't know how that works. Could we? Because we are technically Christian now. Although, no, we can't be because, yeah, publicly practices a religion in the Christian group. So you can be a heresy outside of your group. That's interesting. So we can't equip the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch for exactly that reason. Okay, fair enough then. Let's just go and see if we can steal a quality 3 set of armor. I don't really know what to look for. I'll just type in like 3. Reset all Diplo range, yes. And then let's just go through the higher ranked characters and see if we can... Oh, I bet you've got something. Ceremonial robes. It's going to probably take me a while to dig something up. Haven't found any armor. What I have found, though, is Caligula's horse, Incitatus, is just apparently lying around. Now, the cool thing is you have to be an adult to equip it. We can only steal artifacts that obviously they're not using. So if he was riding Incitatus around, we couldn't just steal it from underneath him. This horse is really cool. The legendary horse counselor Incitatus is the true power behind apparently this guy's dynasty. You just need to be an adult, which he is, of course, not right now. I've marked him as special interest. We can steal it when we are at peace. We don't have anything else that is... so it needs to not be equipped, which it isn't. One of these must be true, blah, 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 blah. So we can just go ahead and steal that at some stage. We just got to finish up this first war. I think that's cool. It's not going to give us personal combat, but it is a cool horse, which is something we basically missed out on. What I didn't realize is we do have the mount, what's it called? Crusader Mounts mod, that's it. We have that enabled right now, because I always have it enabled, because it's a great mod. It just, with Rise to Power, the decision is available for us to buy a horse. So the AI can still do it, it's just we can't, which I suppose, to be fair, it's just increasing the difficulty for us, really. So I think that's all well and good. So we're going to go and steal it instead. We're going on a horse dice. There's no guarantee that we'll win, obviously, but we might as well go for it. That's the first war down. Thank you very much, my friend. Just give away some more shit now, don't I? Let's go up to... What's the chance of us assassinating you? Or what's the chance of you being assassinated? Or what's the chance of us going to war with you next? Plot to kill, 58%. What about the Emperor? Declare war. Request invasion because he's the same religious group. No, he's not the same religious head. Of course, we are a heresy, technically. Plot to kill, 92.8%. Okay, that could work. Let's see what we can do with this then. Let's get everyone on board. Okay, 49%. Something's wrong with our plots. We're getting like a reduced plot power for some reason. It says 92, and then we've invited people, and like the first 3 people or whatever don't actually count as backers in a plot. What we'll do then is let's move these troops over to our province in Rome, and then... Oh. We'll explore in the depths of the Great Pyramid of Khufu, both Yochai Saxophone and Elisheva von Notro were caught in one of the deadly traps. What the fuck do you expect then? I mean, was that... Oh, I guess the previous character was deciding to look around the Great Pyramid of Khufu, whoever owned it last, and we got hit with the consequences. Well, that's not fair at all. That's annoying. The only valid... So it has to be... Oh, no. I don't know why we can't steal that. It's not equipped as on tick, so I guess we can only target the bracelets or the engraved dagger. We can't steal his horse, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. To be fair, you do steal it from a vault, so that would make a lot of sense that he doesn't actually keep a horse in a vault. That's a shame. I wonder if we can request a mount from China then, because that is an option added. No, that's gone as well. What else can we get to give us personal combat besides just the armor in that case? What do you have? So yeah, so I've tapped in armor quality 3, and it's just bringing up the heavy horse mail and things along those lines. I think I am going to have to try and go for Guardian again. So I've checked every single armor in the game. I've typed in everyone manually. I've checked all the characters. I've seen potentially people that we can kill to try and inherit the armor. There's no possible way of getting any tier 3 armor right now, even if we manage to get super, super lucky with some plots. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. We're stuck, basically. We're basically just stuck as regular old base game CK2 right now. We're artifacts. Stay with our artifacts and that's it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This artifacts has killed off... It genuinely just killed off 2 of my marshals back to back. Luckily, we hired a shitload of those military leaders yesterday, so search for artifact. But the issue is every time you send them to search for the artifact, you lose some progress with it. So this is... this artifact better be bloody worth it, because I think it's cost us about 5 or 6... Are you actually joking? Are you... This is taking... No, this is bugged. It's taking the piss. Stop it. Search for artifact. If you... Right, are we good? I think we're fine. So what we're going to do then, there you go, I have the money. We're going to start the war on the HRE now and try and rip those guys apart. Oh, actually, to be fair, every duel that we win is going to give us some more combat experience as well. 580, we might be able to break 600 again. That's the best part. We might be able to break 600 with being infirm as well. That's just not slowed her down at all. Is there anything else we can do? Celebrate pass over, I don't think it's going to help. I'm trying to stay in shape with her as well, trying to, actually, we can untick that one too. Trying to get warrior training, whether that becomes available. Even though it's a long-ass event train with a low chance of success, it is +1 dueling experience every time we do that. Cannot believe your lack of personal training. Pick war focus. That actually gives personal combat, doesn't it? Personal combat skill +10. We'll flip over to that when it becomes available. It's like another month anyway. Then, we'll see what we're up against. What mysterious foe could we truly be fighting? Despite the fact I've basically already said. Okay, let's start off in Israel. Let's start our troops. I say Israel. Let's start off in Roman Israel. Let's wait here. No, Israeli Rome. Let's wait here. Let's let our troops reinforce a little bit because they're 23,500. And then I'm going to just wipe out whatever will give us the most land down in Italy. So Capua, which gives us 1. Latium, which gives us 1. Spoleto gives us 2. Seriously? Oh my god. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just go for that one. 49,000 men. We've got Battle Grandma herself on the center, leading the entire unit. If we give us some sub-commanders as well, this is probably still, even if they somehow manage to get all their troops together in a death stack, which the AI will never do, even if they do that and put good commanders, we're still going to wipe the floor with them. So I think this is going to be a fairly safe battle, all things considered. Are there troops there? Ooh, there's a small amount of troops we can pick off there. That'll do it. That's a great start. If they want to send their troops piecemeal like this, this is going to make our lives incredibly easy. It's already fairly easy, a relatively safe war, but if they're just going to send troops like that, we are good. No. No, not now. Oh my god. Ulrika, Mary Theodosius Smythe Wellington's longevity has been the subject of debate amongst scholars and extremely smart commenters for quite some time. Perhaps thanks to her religious fervor and the restoration of her people's homeland, she was blessed by a higher being. Or perhaps a stacking modifier in the save game giving her bonus health wasn't being removed correctly because another mod overwrote the maintenance event. In truth, Death himself was so terrified of the so-called battle grandma, who, even in a state of infirmness, continued to cut swath through any man, woman, or Basilius who stood in her way. But no longer. What did that mean? But no longer. The Grim Reaper has stuck to a vicious training regimen and now, totally shredded, donning a shirt so small that the buttons themselves threaten to fly off and kill a man at moment's notice, the Great Destroyer has appeared and offers the Great Queen a choice. Leave now and enter the afterlife, or fight me and earn your continued time on this realm. That text is horrible. You risk your soul to earn a few more years on this fine green and dandy earth, fighting the Holy Roman Emperor. But if we do not defeat him in a duel within 6 months, we will be killed without warning. By the way, it's a duel to the death, so basically we've got time to prepare, basically. A Rocky montage. There's another... Okay, I will admit, the reason for doing this is when characters spawn in, their modifiers aren't immediately taken into account. So if we dueled him immediately, he would only have 31 personal combat. But if we click this button, which of course we're going to do, that's why I've done it with this system, he will go up to 581. We can still win? Oh my god, it's going to be a very, very, very even fight. When you've both got 580 personal combat, 5 points difference is very, very few. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's fight old Daddy Death himself. First things first, War Focus gives us personal combat skill plus 10. How long we got? We've not got long before it's just going to kill us dead. 596, but we are infirm. Versus the Grim Reaper himself, the immortal, holy warrior, zealous, brave, patient, whatever else, with his 581. It's 581 versus 596, but again, we are infirm. So this is going to be the first ever duel that I think she's ever going to fight that's going to be equal. Let's do it. Hunt your target. Death hasn't run away and stands before you. The man is brave to accept your challenge despite his obvious doom. Of course. Who kills Death? Who hunts the hunter for glory? Roar. Your enemy lets out a battle cry. That's how the Grim Reaper sounds. Roar. He is foregoing all form of restraint and rushes towards you. This is a fairly dangerous action for both you and him. All attacks are likely to be more critical. Should we flail wildly? I don't know how the fuck we've got to fight this properly, haven't we? Will hitting the Grim Reaper in the head do anything, do you think? Shit. Flail wildly. Target the center. Timidly strike. Let's be careful. More likely to hit the arms and the legs. Head and torso. Target the center. We hit him. We hit him and we did absolutely... Oh my god, no, we bruised his head. Good start. Okay. Our dominant hand is missing, so we can't damage that, but I have a feeling it might affect us in the duel. I didn't even consider that. Counter. You were missed. Great start. Okay, round one goes to Battle Grandma herself. Let's... arms and legs. No, we want to hit the head and the torso. We've hit him. Fucking A. She's got this in the bag. Taking an aggressive stance. He's coming directly at you, making the next step more likely to be a critical hit. Let's, again, keep going for the head and torso. We fucking hit him again. How are we doing? She's been injured. She's got bruised legs. Does she always have bruised legs? It doesn't matter. She's infirm. She can't feel them. It does not take any chances to land an easy attack. The attack is more likely to hit the head and the torso. Counter. We've hit again. She cannot be defeated. She cannot be defeated. Quick and simple. You've avoided the attack and struck back. Let's go for head and torso. His head is badly wounded with the risk of being maimed. What? Seriously? He fled? He ran away? I wonder what the fuck that meant, but of course he was in our court, so we were told, oh, a member of the sandpit came for him and made him flee. Well, no shit. Okay, we've defeated the Grim Reaper. Well done, everyone. That was not the epic showdown I was expecting. He fucking ran away. The foe was yielding and begged you to spare his dear life like the coward he is. Unfortunately, this would mean all the bounty will still live and it's not glorious. But it's more money than his head would have paid. Shall we say, die well, and we get Death's broken weapon, or everyone has a price? Die well. Hooray! We've done it. We've conquered the ultimate... That was so lackluster. What the fuck? You can't just run away. Well, we're going to fight him again anyway. It's borrowed time, basically. Oh, one thing I didn't consider. Hang on. Immortal. Now, this is, I should point out, a temporary immortality. Why have we got 632 personal combat now? What, because we killed Death? Is that how that works? 632. I don't know why we've gained that from one fight. Renowned Duelist 44. Yeah. Suddenly we've gained a load of personal combat. That's cool. Where's his broken weapon? Death's broken weapon. That's awesome. We're never going to turn that... I feel like we should do something with that. Smith her a great scythe or something out of it. That's fucking cool. Well done, Battle Grandma. What a character to get put on the kill list, huh? There it is. Death himself, born -300th of January. Holy shit. Yeah, wow. That goes nicely with our mini Basiliuses, our ecumenical patriarchs, and all other things that we've killed on this list. Let's hope he doesn't come back anytime soon, because I think we're... Oh, we're also killing the Basilius. We are death now. 65%. We got that to fire. That's fucking crazy. Okay. We failed, but the plot is going, so fingers crossed that's all we need. I think we'll compose another book. Honestly, why not at this stage? Diplomacy or intrigue. My god, I've got hiccups. Can you kill those as well? Just chronicle my family history. Do we not already have a book on family history? The question is, what do we even need at this stage? Intricacies of relationships, diplomacy or intrigue. If we write a book on intrigue, we might get some plot power out of it, which seems to be our massively lacking point. We need to be able to kill people incredibly quickly. So let's work on that as soon as possible. You are a moron. For some time now, I've been worried about Marshal Yakov's progress, or rather the lack thereof. What did I entrust the search of that to the deceitful lover of heathens? That's a hard sentence to say. You fucking moron. He is slothful, so that's kind of my bad, but also he's got 28 in the skill. Unreal. How are we failing to find this artifact so frequently? Oh my god, and he's dead as well? Maybe I should stop having my marshal. I'm going to send this guy as well, because again, he's got the highest skill, and that's all that really matters. But my god, it must be a good artifact then. Your subject has been executed. Good news. Thank you for letting me know. I don't really care about that, to be honest with you. I mean, what the High Priest had done is entirely down to them. Oh my god, he actually made progress. Joshua, could you be the chosen one? I get the impression our good friend the Imperator might be a little bit busy with something else, because he sent no troops in our direction. It's just us. Why has he only sent, like, 4,000 troops down to try and stop us, then? 65%. I mean, we've got everything sieged. I'm just going to run up to his capital and burn that down now. I think, where is that? Oh, okay. Let's run up here. What is that, like Lombardy? Run up, burn this down, and then I think we're basically done. There we go. To the diligent scholar Ulrika, Mary Theodosia Smythe Wellington. 100 piety, 3% moral authority. Thank you very much. We need to start conversing quite quickly as well, because that will help out with... oh my god, what a mess. That'll help out just in the long term. So what are we looking at here? Trying to avoid all of those rebellions that, to be honest, is kind of likely, given that we've got massive heretic strongholds everywhere. There we go. Right, let's dish this shit out. Who wants some land? Spoleto. Let's go ahead and usurp that one as well. And I'm just going to give that to whoever... I'm looking for troops at this stage. We are fighting two enemies who are much, much larger than us. If they actually did get their shit together, would pose a major threat. So we're going to basically land... anyone we can with a lot of martial. We can't land any of these people who had the whole live for a sword thing. You'll do. Yosef, here, take some land, my man. Spoleto is all yours. Right, okay. How are we looking? I don't know why I'm even bothering to check the ledger at this stage, because we made barely any bloody progress. Right, page 4, size. Yep, that's almost no progress. We're up to 50 out of the many that we need. Oh, fuck. We can't go to war with the Basilius. We can't go to war with Rome either, as far as I recall. Then we can't go to war with Rome. Can't go to war with Egypt, still the same leader. So now, our choices are assassinate or truce break, and assassination is not our strong point, bear in mind. To be fair, we're not far off being able to kill the Basilius. It's not doing too well, but hey, anyone on the bounty board that wants to die? Rabbi Nesanel. Skip the duel engine. Goodbye, my friend. Again, there are no downsides to killing a rabbi. It's just, you know, it's just daily business over here. Okay, what the hell do we do now, then? Well, I mean, the choice is, like, truce break, and that's basically it. I hate to say it. What about the Pope? Can we declare war on the Holy War for Latium? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we can declare war on the Pope. So roll with that. The Holy Roman Emperor might come to his aid. I doubt it, seeing as we just clapped him. That's at least another province. More importantly, the Pope's not landed anymore, so that will give us that will give the Catholics something else to worry about. Oh, there's some troops. Very nice. No, stay there. Stay there and die. Ruby Scepter, I thought we got something good then. Oh, never mind. 100%, thank you, Pope. Much appreciated. Goodbye, my friend. The Lost Claim. Oh. Wow. Though Papa Sylvester the Fifth, fought long and hard for his lands in the Italian peninsula, he's finally had to give them up. With the losses, he's also had to relinquish all their old claims on the Roman land stretching throughout the peninsula. Without the papal influence throughout the peninsula, new conquerors and nobles were certainly trying to fill the void left by the Holy See. The rulers in the city-states throughout the lands embrace for the conflicts that is sure to come. Weird. Okay, I had no idea that was a thing. There we go. Boom. We've annihilated the Pope, which hopefully will give or remove some of the Christian moral authority. I'm going to give you Latium because I feel like it's just appropriate. We can't. Cannot give them more than one duchy or kingdom. Oh, because he's already got it. Okay, my bad. Fair enough. Do you want me to just give it to... I think I should just give it to him as a vassal, shouldn't I? What is this one? The Aztec revolt have this city. Fine. Grant on a title, you can take the Duchy of wherever this is, sorry, the County of Orbitello, and then let's transfer you that vassalage. You are my friend. So brutal. We can put spikes on our giant tower. Statue of Ulrika Mary Theodosia. I don't know if I've spelled that right. Wellington Smythe. Oh dear, that's not going to fit. Okay. You know what? We'll just do it that. We'll just do it like that. There we are. Statue of Ulrika Mary Theodosia in the hills of Jerusalem. The great statue has for once been encouraged by greatness and blah, 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 blah. We're going to put some spikes on it because I feel like it's a terrible, terrible thing to waste on any of the great wonders. It's gold-plated. Gold-plated with spikes so that we can impale our prisoners on it. I feel like that's incredibly appropriate for Battle Grandma because she's always been gold-plated and she's always been covered in spikes. Sort of. I haven't even got any claims we can push on behalf of vassals or anything either. Like, this is it. The only people we can go to war with is just truce breaking. I feel like, I mean, the Basilius, we've got 122.8% chance to kill. He is in hiding, so the chance of us killing him there is going to be very, very difficult. But I'll also build a spy network. Maybe he'll come out of hiding eventually, and then we'll just immediately be able to clap him when the opportunity presents itself. Outside of that, we can't do a huge amount. Why don't we go for some... I mean, Christian ruler's been in... I don't really care. We lose 500 prestige. It seems to be just a flat 500 prestige for whatever reason now. I don't know if that's something that's changed in base game CK2. I have absolutely no clue. But for whatever reason, we have this opportunity. So I think we're just going to rip apart Italy. I think we're just going to rip apart Italy, province by province by province. And then when the Basilius dies, we'll go to war with him. Try and gain some borders with Rome as well, just to try and take out one of these. I think we'll truce break against the HRE, because I really just don't care about those guys too much anymore. So let's go for... What did we have? We had Pisa that was quite a lot of land. Was it Pisa or Tuscany? There we are. Right, let's go for Tuscany next. And if we keep fighting the same guy over and over, obviously he's going to be nice and squishy as we fight him. 34,000 versus 23,000. She has defeated death. She laughs in the face of death. Bring it. This is a terrible plan. Oh my god, we actually got it. They didn't send any commanders again. Fucking shit. After the Vampire series, right, we're still only playing on, I think, hard. So I'm going to put it back up to very hard, because the AI needs all the bloody help they can get. This is otherwise just going to be us going province to province to province, wiping them out at every opportunity. They are so unbelievably shit when it comes to commanding troops. It's actually unreal. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Good work. Okay, well done, team. Let's go ahead and usurp that one as well while they're at peace. Actually, now's the best time to do it because they're not fighting the Aztecs. So obviously, we can only usurp titles while we are at peace. So getting those as soon as possible would be better. I don't really care about grabbing things like Pisa and this extra province in Latium because we've already got it. So our vassals will push for those themselves if the HRE becomes weak enough. Right, what else we got next then? Ancona is 3 provinces. Capua is 2. We've got Ferrara, which is 3. I think we go for Ferrara in that case. We're looking for size, remember. That's all that matters now. Actually, Pisa is... Oh, Pisa is 2. Right, Ferrara it is then. So, my friend, I'm so sorry, but this one is next on my kill list. You poor fools. There's going to be no Battle War score if we keep doing this. Oh, shit! The snake performed its duty with a plump and pumped Basilius full of its deadly... Well, I can't read anymore. I could kiss that snake, maybe not. Okay, now we go to war with the Byzantine Emperor as well, then. How many troops has he got these days? 124,000. Oh, man. I'm putting it on very hard. I'm putting it on very hard. Let's go ahead and save here. Let's dive to the main menu, put it on very hard, and then come back swinging. She needs a true challenge. Now we will get what we truly deserve, or we'll just get annihilated. Morale of armies plus 50%. I didn't realize it was quite that high. Well, alright. This is fine. This might balance it a little bit to help offset the fact that Battle Grandma is literally unkillable. I feel a little bit rude for the AI at this stage. Right, where were we then? Let's go back to our boys in the HRE. They've got no troops, so actually this gives us more of a reason to truce right now, because their troops are going to be way, way, way harder than they were previously. Who just died? We've got a lot of titles to give away. I should do that in a second, really, before I declare any more wars. But this gives us reason to truce right now. I feel a little less bad about doing it, because if we've killed off their armies, we need to just keep pushing the opportunity over and over and over. We're going to be one of the most hated people on the face of the planet, besides everybody but our own religious group. So, I think it's kind of on brand a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Let's see how we fare now, then. I mean, morale is not going to make any difference if you're just getting killed by crossbow bolts immediately in the first phase. It's still 9,300 losses versus 206. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal, is it? 94%. Right, let's quickly salt this one down. Then we're going to swing for the Basilius and let this guy chill out a little bit. If we can avoid truce breaking, I will. There we go. I also need to give away some fucking land in a second now. We could go for... What's his capital now? I want to go for someone that would give us other wars. So we could go for, like, the rest of Thrace, for example. Although it's only 2 provinces, it would give us access to this guy here. Or we could go for... I mean, ideally, we want to start building our way up to Croatia and Carpathia. So what have we got here? So those are 2 separate duchies. I don't believe you can holy war across there, despite the fact there is a river crossing across the Danube. I don't think we can do that. Okay, let's go for the rest of Thrace then, so that we can declare war on Trebizond. How many troops you got? 147,000, huh? With the 50% morale bonus. I think we might need to reorganize our army a little bit before we go for something quite that massive. He's gone. Benjamin Viscount Sonnebury O'Fay, our character's son, an incredibly good heir, finally died at the age of 67. My God. And he's still at 20. Oh my God, it wasn't even old age that killed him. He had cancer in the end. Cancer and stressed. Holy shit, so now we'll play as our grandson? Yeah, grandson. Boris Dodicimov von Archibald, Ibn Benjamin. Still 24 Marshal. A very, very, very good character all around. I mean, groomed, prolific, ambitious, erudite, zealous. And I mean, he's got some really, really nice traits there. Definitely someone I wouldn't mind playing as. Let's marry him off then very quickly, seeing as he is the chosen heir of the realm. I feel like a genius, a prodigy, anything? Genius, prodigy, nothing. Okay, then we have to go to the character finder very briefly and see if we can find him a decent wife. Genius, married, gender women, married preferably not, diplo range preferably yes. Okay, what are we looking at? She's good. Wow, brawny, wow, holy shit. How about her? No. How fucking dare you? How dare you? What if I send her a gift and invite her to court? We can't, I don't think. Is she the... She's his brother. So I don't think he will even let her buy a favor because she's in the court of a landed character, which sucks. What about you then? You're a nobody. Maybe we can get a favor from you to come to court. We can't buy favors. Yeah, I've completely forgot about that. Shit. The wise genius, Ulrika Mary Theodosia Smythe, Wellington, may you live in harmony, contentment. Nice, she's very good. This random Andalusian woman. Actually has quite a high opinion of us to say that. Why has she got... I don't know why she's got a high opinion, but she did accept it. Let's go for a marriage with Boris Dodicimov von Archibald. Very nice. I was just going through, like, all the prodigy, all the genius, but she was the only one that was around that we could have actually invited there. And there option being her. She wasn't bad. Her brother was a... Although her father was that. She did agree to join us rather than anything else. Okay, cool. That's that dealt with. I've got to give away a shitload of land, so we're going to leave it here for today. We have another, what, like 40 years before the game ends? It's going to be almost impossible to flip our religion over to the dominant one, but I'm sure as fuck going to try. How much progress did we make today? And then I can sort of work out how aggressive we need to be. Whether we've just got to be constantly at war here. What are we at? 50? Still 50? How? I just took a load of land. What are you talking about? I mean, more importantly, we lowered Catholicism. I think they've got even bigger. Ah, fuck. This might be impossible. You know what? We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. What a weird episode. We've slain death itself. We've slain the Holy Roman Emperor himself. We didn't quite do that. We did kill the Basilius, though, so we got that going for us. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons making the series possible in the first place. Thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gulli, Sunakurato, Moses Savage Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Balek Strombone, Ben Huffland, Booty Getter, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, DKO, Derek, Donald, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Grimwall, Parikh, Harry McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Olympia George, Michael Mullen, Norstrus, Necrophil, Odie, Pelvis Presley, Paul, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Slippinip, Somnus, Shay, The One Ring, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Bacchus, Farragon, Valadradine, and William Green for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible in the first place. If you guys have not had your houses, throw them, for there is very few times available. Very, very little time left for the Patreon houses to cause us any issues, any pain besides apparently voting against us, which is, appreciate that. Thank you to the following patrons as well, including Uwu Daddy, Astro, Anna Person, Adrian Ellison, Alex Bogart, Aiden M, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anka, Artem, Astro, Attila, Betimus Max, Beta Valerian, Blood for the Blood God, Brittany Lee, Bwen Gunn, Castillo J, Chris, Corgi Circus, Cogsell, Dapper Go, Don, Derek, Dunk2 Dylan, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Circa. Where is this? Sorry, this new list is really hard to read from. Gothamo, Grey, Hashidumar, I'm Sagatar, Icy the Great, Erotha, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Dezay, Jibus Crust, Duranda Freeze, Jessica Smith, Job's Lucky Sister, Jelly Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Rules, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Kevin Saunders, Kane GB, Lampy, Lepus, Layla, Luan Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Marek Thrandraug, Martin, Mastolp, Monica V, Monty, Mostly Samson, Munda Difflin, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathaniel Lundberg, Nick, Olivia Kaiser, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Pantherpearl, Peyton Dennisar, Kamara Ishmael, Right Ace, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Kears, Scaps, Shardul, Silkworm, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super9089, Sweetsy, Talar, Tioma, Tony Laban, Trashbin, Volta, Voodoo Mumba, Void Prince Kibo, Wesley C, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Yellow 4, Yorkus Zach, and Zetlock 2. Thank you all for your support over at Patreon. See you guys all tomorrow for perhaps even the final chapter.